what is abolition? What does it mean to be an abolitionist? So abolition is about presence, not absence. It's about building life-affirming institutions. So abolition, by which we mean the abolition of prisons and policing, the abolition of the prison industrial complex, all that serves the prison industrial complex. That is what abolition is about. But abolition is not just about destroying prisons, not just about destroying the police, not just about destroying those institutions. Abolition is also, as Ruth Wilson Gilmore says, it's about presence. It's about building. So we're talking about moving away from this cultural focus on punishment. So much of our system, so many of our mindsets are really just focused on punishing those who do harm. And that doesn't allow us to center the healing of those who were harmed. That doesn't allow us to work to prevent harm. It does not stop violence, prevent violence, heal violence, any of that. So abolition really rejects that framework of punishment and focuses on a framework really of like justice. How do we create life-affirming institutions? So we have to undo the society we live in that maintains oppression and inequalities through punishment, through violence, and through control of millions of people. The prison industrial complex is not an isolated system of just like, here's the prison, here are the police. This is a interconnected, deep web. Lots of things are involved in the prison industrial complex. We talked about schools, the way schools use resource officers and are the pipeline of schools to prison, for example. We talked about, mentioned the subways, jumping the turnstiles, the way that we conceptualize public transit and stuff. All of these things, there's a lot of interconnections here where we are all touched by the prison industrial complex. We're all touched by policing in prisons on a daily basis, even if we don't feel it. So abolition understands this and knows that this means we have to have a broad strategy. Abolition is a broad framework and encompasses destroying prisons, policing, all prison industrial complex institutions, mindset systems, but it also encompasses the building of all of these life-affirming institutions and mindsets. Abolitionist vision means that we have to build models today that represent how we want to live in the future. It means developing practical strategies for taking small steps that move us towards making our dreams real. And that lead us to believe that these things could really be different. We do not have to live in this paradigm that we live right now. And so abolition means trying to live this vision in our daily lives, building these life-affirming institutions and destroying the prison industrial complex. So abolition is really just a broad framework. It is a practical organizing tool, and it is a long-term goal. It's all of those things.